Welcome to the U14 Kentucky Rush Soccer Network. I'm your host today, Nick Tomlinson, and we're with Amy, and we're going to be catching you up on all the latest action of our U14 soccer team, as well as looking to the future and a special segment, If I Were a Fan of MLS. First things first, our latest game was a beautiful 7-0 win. It was a beautiful day at Pulaski County High School field and a great day for the opening soccer. It was a glorious Sunday afternoon. The soccer balls were flying all over the field, and our young United U14 team was extremely strong with it behind a 7-0 win. It was anchored by our defense, who was so strong there was barely even 1 or 2 shots on goal the entire game by our opponents. There was a clean sheet held by goalies Braxton Wheeler and Caleb Dick. We also had great goals by Alexander Robinson, Tyson Absher, a brace by Zach Hesse, and a hat trick by Andrew Tomlinson. Head coach Ben Robertson was in rare form as he went up and down the sideline encouraging the team and willing them on to victory. What a glorious day it was for Kentucky Rush on our opening day with a beautiful 7-0 win to set us on top of the Division I KSSL tables. Unfortunately, since that time, there's been a lot of developments that's happened in KSSL as well as around the world. We have with us today Amy Tomlinson, Preparedness Manager for Lake Cumberland District Health Department, and she's going to clue us in on what's been going on in the world and what's coming up for the KSSL. Amy?
Well, Nick, I'm sure everyone is aware COVID-19 has come to the United States. It's also come to Kentucky. So the governing bodies of the soccer programs have decided that it's best to suspend all activity, all games and practices through April 19th. Those dates may be extended even further than that.
That's right, Amy.
We're actually just waiting on word on what's coming up next as far as that's concerned. So since then, our players have been self-quarantined. We're all at home. All of our families are home, moms and dads, players. So Coach Ben Robertson had a great idea this week to get some training videos out to our players, get them started and keep them active and fit for when the season does return. He also gave them an assignment this week, so we're going to talk a little bit about that.
Our assignment this week is, If I Were an MLS Fan. The assignment was simply to write a paper or to be able to submit a video and explain if you were a fan of an MLS soccer club, who would you be a fan of and why? And for that, we're going to go to sideline reporter, U17 girls player Rachel Tomlinson. Rachel, take it away.
Hi, and thanks, Nick. Now for our segment. If you could be a fan of any MLS club, who would you choose? Let's see if we can land an interview. Sir, excuse me.
Yes.
Could we get an interview with you?
Yes.
And what's your name?
Andrew Tomlinson,
Who do you play for?
Kentucky Rush.
And what MLS club would you be a fan of?
Probably the LA Galaxy.
And why's that?
Because of the many great players such as Kobe Jones, Landon Donovan, Alexi Lawless, Robbie Keane, David Beckham, and Zlatan.
And could you tell us some about the club's history?
5 MLS Cups, 9 Western Conference Championships, 4 Supporters Shields, 2 U.S. Open Cups, 1 CONCACAF Champions Cup trophy.
And who would you say is one of the many notable players that's played for Galaxy?
I would say probably the best player is Zlatan.
And who has he also played for?
He's played for Malmo, Ajax, Juventus, Inter Milan, Barcelona, Paris Saint-Germain, Manchester United, and LA Galaxy. And he's currently at AC Milan.
Does he also play, internationally?
Yes, he has had 116 international caps, 62 goals for Sweden.
How many times has he appeared for LA Galaxy?
He appeared 56 times and scored 52 goals for LA Galaxy.
And if you could bring on any players to your team, who would you choose?
Well, there's 4 players I would probably choose, and I'm not going to pick just a few. I'm going to name all 4. First, I'd bring Abdou Cham on. He plays for Louisville City, and before the USL season was suspended, he was tearing it up during the preseason, so I'd bring on him. I'd bring on Mustafa Fofana. He is a highly skilled right back can play anywhere along my back line, and that's why I like him. Alexi Pakasalo, he was a former Kentucky Rush coach, like where I played under him. He's probably the best attacking midfielder I've ever seen play. And I'd probably bring on Renan Ramos because of how his speed and how he can play anywhere on the field.
Would there possibly be any honorable mentions?
Yeah, I've got a few. I'd probably bring on Vincent Kompany of Man City because he's starting to get older and he's not able to dominate the Premier League as he used to be. So I think he could come to the States and dominate here. I'd probably bring on Juan Mata and Nemanja Matic because of Mata's passing ability and Matic's physical presence in the midfield. I'd bring on Neuer because he's the sweeper keeper, and I'd bring on Heung-min Son because he's a great winger, great with his feet, can dribble down the line, get open, make runs off the ball, and then cross the ball in, but he can also finish. And then I'd put myself in the academy team because I want to further my development, and I've been the leading scorer for Rush for the past few years.
And your Rush family, since you guys are apart, is there anything that you'd like to tell them?
I want to say miss you guys, hope you're doing well, staying healthy and social distancing. Also, be getting in some touches and we'll be back playing and winning soon. Also, wash your hands regularly.
Is that all?
Yep,
All right, thank you, sir.
thank you.
And now, back to you, studio.
And that's it. That's it for this week's edition of Inside U14 Kentucky Rush Soccer. We'd like to thank you for joining with us this particular week. Amy?
Well, we hope to see you guys soon. If we're not here, maybe back on the pitch. We're hoping. Keep your fingers crossed.
We'll see you guys next time.